copy of it?
No.
I promise to take good care of it because I know these are just like gold.
There ain't nobody just sat up here all day long and sew quilts. All day long.
Boy, someone's put a lot of work into this. What about some old pictures? I see you got some family albums down here. Do they have old pictures in them or new pictures?
Mm-hmm. There's some old ones in there.
Because I guess I'm a techno freak and I can make copies of pictures as good as anything.
Now some of them has not got the names on them and they're my grandkids and I can't tell you who they are.
Grandma, we had one the other night. I won't know who it was. I ain't figured out. I think it's Amanda's baby.
Where?
Hanging in my room.
There's a picture of Amanda right there.
I don't know who it is.
What did you say, Dennis?
I said I saw a picture of Amanda right here.
Oh, and if there's anything to do, Amanda and Billy's are going to be here. But now I've seen her down here and she don't hardly ever come.
Well, I say that picture.
There's Ovella right there.
Grandma, I thought it was hanging in there in my room, but it ain't. I call that room my room in there. That's where I stay most of the time. I don't know why I thought it was hanging in there.
There's Roger. There's Judy and Leon. There's Daddy and Uncle Howard. And Grady Paul. There's Alan. A picture of my brother, Danny. There's Joanne's kids. There's a picture of Jeffrey right there. There's Bill and JP and Hack. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that picture before. Let me make a copy of that. My goodness.
Okay.
Before it disappears.
All right.
When something happens to you, who's supposed to get all these things?
I don't know.
You tell one of the kids to take good care of these things because once they're gone, they'll be gone forever. You had that in your wallet?
Uh-huh.
Bill looks like he's about maybe 28 years old there.
And this is my granddaughter that graduated last year.
Well, she's a beauty. Kayla
Martin.
Kayla Martin. My.
That's Charles's granddaughter.
Charles's granddaughter. She's beautiful.
And this is the boy that lived right down here.
Yeah?
When he finished, he gave me his picture because he was going into the Navy.
Brendan.
Brandon.
He's good looking. That's another of the same girl, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful kids.
And this is a boy that I sit by in church. And when he finished school, he gave me that picture.
Coulter? He's a good-looking kid.
And he was a sweet thing, too.
I bet he loves you a lot.
He did. And that other one that I showed you, when they could go to class, why they'd pass right by me, he'd go around, and when he come out of class, he'd do the same thing. And you don't know what that means to an old woman like me for a young boy to do.
Pay attention to you a little bit.
And then when his grandmother died, he was over in well, where they fighting at?
Over in Iraq?
Iraq. And they got him back here. And you know, he come to see me twice before he left.
Well, that's wonderful.
And,
yeah, a lot of the kids these days, they don't have time.
And this is David's grandson.
He's a good-looking boy. What's his name? Is it
Little David.
Little David?
Yeah.
Well, make a copy of that too. Get all these Elrod kids. I will make copies of these and then hand deliver them right back to you.
Okay.
I appreciate it so much.
Oh, I've got 16, not now, but I did have. One of them is dead, and her baby's dead. Earl's oldest daughter is dead, and her daughter.
Well, what happened to them?
Well, they claim she drowned it.
Yeah.
But we know her husband was a dope fiend, and he taken out a big insurance on her and her baby. And they found them in the creek in the car.
Both of them together?
Both of them, her holding the baby.
Well, I'll say, that's all. That sounds familiar, like I've heard that in the news. How long ago was that?
Oh, it's been
Number of years ago?
4, 5, 6 years ago.
What was her name, her and the baby?
No, I think grandma's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I love you.
There's nothing like a question that'll knock things out of your brain.
Lisa and Kayla was the baby's name. Lisa was her name. Hey, John,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
long has Lisa been dead?
4 years.
Oh, longer than that, honey.
I'm trying to think. 4. Yeah. About 9.5 years. Longer
Anyway,
than that.
what they done, they found them in the creek. And they said that, he said she was to work at the school that day, but she had on dirty shorts and a dirty blouse. She'd been up painting. And when they found them, the inside things on the car to roll up the glasses and the handles on the cars and everything had been took off. With no way they could get out.
She's been there about 13 years, Grandma.
And so they said she went off of this, slid off in this creek. It was deep right there at the bridge where they said she went off. And
Was this happened off somewhere or right around here?
oh, it was in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo. Well,
No, not Tupelo. What was it?
Green, Mississippi. Was it
Huh?
Greenville, wasn't
I don't know. It was,
it? Greenville, Jacksonville, somewhere up in there.
no, it wasn't Jacksonville. It was Fultondale, Mississippi.
Yeah, it ain't too far. It's all right there together. It's Wasn't too far
It
from
it wasn't
Sparta.
too far from here, but anyway, when they found him, why, she was holding a little girl in her arms.
And what was the husband's name?
Hey, that wasn't married.
I never seen the man.
I don't know what his name was, but anyway, he overdosed and killed himself.
Did he?
Yep.
See, I didn't
You
know
didn't
that.
know that?
Uh-uh.
He's been dead about a year now. Earl was gonna move her back and bury her over here where he's buried at. But, he died before, whatever his name is, I can't even think of it now. But,
Did they ever seriously question him, or was
he got the several $1,000.
from the insurance? No.
And he told one of the buddies, he said, "See here what I got? Now then you can't call me," I forget what it was, but anyway, he was so drunk and doped up in her funeral that they had to just tote him out. 2 employees got him, he had wanted to put and drug him out going on over the funeral, and it wasn't nothing but a big old put on, because he never did care nothing about her and the baby, neither one.
Drugs. And then Wayne died of heart attack.
Huh?
And then Wayne died of heart attack.
Yeah. Her brother died back about a year ago with a heart attack.
Yeah.
And Earl died, 3 or 4 years ago? 3 years ago. With a heart attack. And then Essie sold that place up here. That's his wife. And that bought some land over there and had her house built. And she said Wayne was going to take care of her, and Wayne had bought him a big fine home and was going to cut his yard, and he got hurt so bad he run in on the left couch and told him to call the hospital, call an ambulance, take him to the hospital. He was dead before he ever got to the hospital.
How old was Wayne? 42?
41.
41.
My
41 year old.
I don't reckon the boy ever took no drugs in his whole life.
Lord, no. He was one of the sweetest things you've ever seen.
He was probably just born with a heart problem of some kind and just never even knew it all his life.
He played sports and everything, and his son, he was...
Oh, I never seen such a crowd in my life as at his funeral, and everybody had to make a talk about him. He was the most loved person that I've ever seen. They tell about little spats of getting into, and he'd go duck hunting and fishing and falling in the river and everything. They had all of that up, and they said you never heard him complain about nothing. Wayne was just always jolly and helping everybody that he could. One man got up and made a speech at the funeral and said, "I was at one of the auctions where this man wanted something that Earl had to sell." He said Wayne had to sell. And he said that this other guy kept running it up and said Wayne hard sold and give it to the man with the low bidder. He told that, and I mean that church just roared. Oh, it was pleasant and it was pitiful.
Yeah. Well, I hope that people can have good memories when they do my funeral. I guess that's always I always thought that as I've conducted a lot of funerals, that if you could laugh about something funny that happened in their life, it would help help the heartache sometimes.
Anything that helped.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether they can have anything funny to say about me or not, but I done told 2 preachers that I wanted to preach my funeral, and one of them, I'm afraid
He's not gonna make it?
it's not gonna make
You
it.
might outlive us all, Anne Marie.
Who's that, old man?
No, O.D. Marr.
Who's the other, Tony?
No, the other is, Everett Kahn.
Old D in bad shape?
Oh, hell, he's on dialysis now.
Oh, I ain't seen him, I know I hadn't seen him in a long time.
And he's going to dialysis 3 times a week, I think, or 4. I can't go to church no more. I can't sit there. And I sure do miss it.
Do the church people come by here every once in a while and say hello?
Or call me.
All the time.
That's good.
And the preacher comes by about every 2 weeks to see me. Talks to me.
That's good.
Has prayer.
She got,
He used to come every week, but his wife's sickly now and he can't leave her too long at a time.
she got a nephew that preaches pretty good now. Preaches a lot, Tony behind us.
Yeah, Tony's one of the elders in the church. And he makes some good talks.
He does.
And his son come to see me yesterday,
Did
Saturday. Huh?
he? Did.
Yeah, Chad.
Okay.
Ozell sent him up here to get her some corn. First time I've seen that thing since he said his little girl was 5-year-old now and she was a baby. And he just lived right up here on the,
On the corner, don't
yeah.
Families don't stay close like they used to. We used
No,
to all visit each
But he
other.
works down at the high school. What he does is when they go out on the ball field, he's got to be there.
Yeah.
But he works in a duplex or some kind of a little outfit there on the school ground. But whenever the ball game season's going, and he's got to be there.
Yeah, he works a concession stand and stuff. Anytime something going on, he gotta be at the school.
Well, this is in the health of the
Yeah.
situation. He's got to be there to see if one of them gets knocked out. He's got to get there
Yeah.
first.
When anything goes on, he's got to be there.
Yeah. And so he don't have time. Ozell said I told her to send him back up here and get her some old corn Saturday evening. And she said no. She said Saturday's the only time that he can spend any time with his children and play with them, and says I don't want to take him away no more. But he did come and get her 5 dozen ears of corn. And she said she got 20 bags out of that for an entire corn.
Is that corn in the freezer in there done been done? And them bags,
Yeah, they need to be put in the freezer.
I'll put them in the freezer before I leave, so you won't be going up and down them steps.
Okay.
Terry, let me get you to take a picture of me and Aunt Marie together. You just sit there, Aunt Marie, and I'll get Terry to shoot us where you don't have to stand up. And then I'll get a picture of me and John together. But let me, you sit right there. I can get over here beside you on my knee.
How do you want that?
Oh,
Body?
Hmm.
How's her body?
Yeah, if you can, get us as much as you can. You scoot back over here so I don't want you sitting on the corner. But let's turn this light off behind us and that
There
way.
you go, that's much better. 1, 2, 3.
All right, let me fix it where it'll flash now. And, it should flash now.
Thought it flashed on them.
I don't think it did.
Thought it did. 1, 2, 3.
Did that.
It did that time.
Another one?
Yeah, let's change the angles, get right over here.
Be close, more close to that.
I'll get her hand here with a little lower. All right. When John gets back in, we'll get a picture of him.
He's been in prison, he just got home.
Well,
And he just sent up for a lot of things he didn't do. And they found it out
Yeah.
since he served his time.
well,
Yeah, I'm fixing to load them up. Yeah, what?
Do you like the